ma, tabangi gud ko sa akong module.
Ay nak, mag-deliver para ba kung aning mga inutaw? Ato lang sa imong ati patudlo ha. Basi nakahinumdom pa siya ni ana nga leksyon.
Dili ako musugot nga mapakgang ang pagtuon sa atong kabataan. Bisan ubos kita sa pandemya karon, dawata kining gasa sa edukasyon, kinasingkasi nga halad gikan ning inyong pamunuan.
Gidalit kaninyo ni Mayor Edgardo Labella, Vice Mayor Michael Lopez Rama, ang Chairman sa Committee on Education sa atong konseho, Department of Education, Cebu City Division, Cebu City Local School Board ug Home Radio 106.7, kining Cebu City Educational Laboratory on Radio o Ed Radio. Ed Radio, atong dalit aron mas musayon ang pagkat-on sa atong mga tinunan gamit ang learning modules pinaagi sa pagpaminaw sa ilang mga paboritong teacher broadcasters sa kahanginan. Tune in na sa 106.7 kay matod ni Mayor, ang pagkat-on kinahanglan magpadayon.
Luka, anak, andaman ang imuhang module. Ug maminaw ta sa Ed Radio, kay magsugod na ang imuhang klase.
Yes pa! Andan ako! Kamong classmates, ready na pa mo sa ato ang klase karon? Maminaw biya tawag tarong ni teacher ha? Teacher! Andan na mi!
Greetings to all our math campers for school year 2021 to 2022. Welcome to a fresh new session of Learning Math, our dear grade 4 math pupils. Today, we will commence an amazing on-air math camp to train you to be a math victor. Do you want to be a pupil equipped with necessary mathematical skills to ace math for life? Then come and join us and be a math victor. Each lesson in every episode gives you a chance to gain a mind badge. This mind badge enables you to proceed to the next level of learning math. I am teacher Mary Kate, your math camp master. I will assist you in understanding your grade 4 math module. For our math lessons today, we will have a chance to collect 4 mind badges. That will surely increase the level of your super math power. Number Mind Badge 1. Visualizing numbers up to 100,000 with emphasis on numbers 10,001 to 100,000. Number Mind Badge 2. Place value and value digit in numbers up to 100,000. Number Mind Badge 3. Reading and writing numbers up to 100,000 in symbols and in words. Number Mind Badge 4. Comparing numbers up to 100,000 using relational symbols. Once you gain these 4 mind badges, you will be able to visualize numbers up to 100,000 with emphasis on numbers 10,001 to 100,000. Give the place value and value of a digit in numbers up to 100,000. Read and write numbers up to 100,000 in number and words. And compare numbers up to 100,000 using relational symbols. It is definitely challenging but interesting task ahead, dear grade 4 math campers. You can count on me, your teacher on air, Teacher Mary Kate, to help you in understanding your module. Be ready, 4th graders, and prepare your grade 4 math quarter 1 module 1 understanding whole numbers up to 100,000. Your module is very important because it contains illustrations and discussions that we need to achieve our learning goal for this week's episode. Also, grab your pen and paper as you will be using those to solve and write your answers as we go along with each activity in the module. Now, go ahead and get them. Are you ready for our big adventure ahead? That is awesome! Let us begin today's journey and turn your math camper mode on. Before we start gaining mind badges, make sure that you have answered the pretest in What I Know on pages 1 to 2. If not, let me give you time to do that. Now that you have answered the pretest, let us check your answers. Number 1, B for boy. Number 2 to number 6, C for cat. Number 7, A for apple. Number 8, B for boy. Number 9, A for apple. Number 10, D for dog. Did you ace the pretest? That is awesome, math campers! I knew you can do it. Now you are prepped up for the lessons ahead. To gain the first mind badge, which is the mind badge of visualizing numbers up to 100,000, here is lesson 1. Visualizing numbers up to 100,000 with emphasis on numbers 10,001 to 100,000. Here are what you need to know. After going through this lesson, you are expected to recognize and represent whole numbers up to 100,000 by using number discs. Visualize numbers up to 100,000 with emphasis on numbers 10,001 to 100,000. And appreciate the value of caring for the environment. Now, let us begin our lesson with what's in. Your eyesight is one of the most important senses. 80% of what we perceive comes through our sense of sight. For many things in life, we depend on our sight, using a map to find our way, using an image to help remember, or using number discs to better visualize numbers. By protecting your eyes, you will reduce the odds of eye diseases. Protect your eyes because sometimes the solution to your math problem is right before your eyes. Number discs show math campers like you that a number is made up of the sum of its parts. They also help you compare the value of each place value. We visualize numbers by using representations. We can use number discs to illustrate or visualize numbers. Now, let us read and understand the problem in What's New on page 3. Let us discover a whole new world of numbers, numbers that are up to 100,000. I am very excited to show that to you, math campers. So, let us gain our first mind badge. All right, math campers, turn your super understanding and listening skills on. Have you heard of DENR? DENR stands for Department of Environment and Natural Resources. It is responsible for the formulation and implementation of policies, guidelines, and rules related to environmental management, as well as the management and conservation of the country's natural resources. The Department of Environment and Natural Resources distributed 62,543 tree seedlings to Barangay Basak. Can you imagine how big the number 62,543 is? If you are living in Barangay Basak, are you willing to volunteer in planting? And why? Now, please turn your module to page 4. Let us visualize the number 62,543 using number discs. The table on page 4 helps us visualize this big number. The table has 5 columns. The columns tell us that 62,543 has 6 10,000s, which are equal to 60,000. 2 1,000s, which are equal to 2,000. 5 100s, which are equal to 500. 4 10s, which are equal to 40. And 3 ones, which are equal to 3. If we add them together, 60,000 plus 2,000 plus 500 plus 40 plus 3, that will be equal to 62,543. Now, let us use the number discs to answer what's more. Write the number represented by these number discs. Number 1 is done for you. Number 1 has 4 10,000s, which are equal to 40,000. 3 1,000s, which are equal to 3,000. 5 100s, which are equal to 500. 6 10s, which are equal to 60. 3 ones, which are equal to 3. Add them together, that will be equal to 43,543. 563. Now, it is time for you to work on numbers 2 and 3. I will give you 2 minutes. Time is up. Let us check. Number 2. 5 10,000s equals 50,000. 5 1,000s equal to 5,000. 3 100s equal to 300. 3 10s equal to 30. 8 ones equal to 8. The total, if we add them together, 55,338. Now let's go to number 3. 2 10,000s equal to 20,000. 4 1,000s equal to 4,000. 3 100s equal to 300. 8 tens equal to 80. 4 ones equal to 4. The total, if we add them together, that will be 24,384. Did we have the same answers? That is great! Congratulations! You just gained the first Mind Badge in this module. Always remember that in visualizing numbers, representations like number discs, tables, charts, and other things are used. That was a great adventure, Math Camper. Now let us pause and relax for a minute because another adventure is coming up. It is time to earn the second Mind Badge. The second Mind Badge will help us to recognize place value and value digits. Here is lesson 2. Place value and value digit in numbers up to 100,000. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to recognize the value of a digit based on its location within a number. Give the place value of a digit in numbers up to 100,000. And appreciate the value of gratefulness. Do you still remember how to use the place value chart and number discs in visualizing numbers? Let us use our very first Mind Badge to answer the items and what's in. Test your skill by using place value chart. Write the number represented by the number discs. I will give you 2 minutes to work on them. Time is up. Now, let us check your answers. For number 1, 5 10,000s equal to 50,000. 3 1,000s equal to 3,000. 3 100s equal to 300. 4 10s equals 40. 2 1s equals 2. Add them up, that will be equal to 53,342. For number 2, 6 10,000s equal to 60,000. 5 1,000s equal to 5,000. 4 100s equal to 40. 3 10s equal to 30. 6 1s equal to 6. Add them up, that will be 65,436. Now, did you get all the answers right? That is perfect! Now, math campers, let us submerge into the realm of place values and earn the second mind badge. Every digit in a number has a place value. A place value is the value of a digit depending on its place in a number. For example, in the number 25,458, the place value of the number 2, you got it, campers, it is 10,000. Now let us continue. Do you know some basic protocols that are implemented during the pandemic? Impressive! Social distancing, wearing face masks and face shields, and a lot more. As of July 30, 2020, there were 68,580 people affected by COVID-19 in the Philippines who were given relief goods by the government. They showed their gratefulness by following the protocols. How many were affected by COVID-19? How did they show their gratefulness to the government? Would you also follow the protocols during this pandemic? In the number 68,580, what is the place value of the digit 0? What about the digit 8? The digit 5? The digit of the second 8? And lastly, the digit 6. What does each digit in 68,580 mean? Now let us discuss the place values and value digits on page 8. Study how 68,580 is written in the place value chart. The place value chart has 3 labels that we can see on the right. The top row of the chart is labeled periods. There are 2 periods in this chart: the units period and the thousands period. The second row is labeled place value. There are ones, tens, and hundreds in each period. Lastly, the bottom row is labeled digits. The numeral 68,580 has 5 digits. The digits in the units period are 5, 8, and 0, while the digits 6 and 8 are in the thousands period. Again, in the numeral 68,580, the digit 0 is in the ones place. Its value is 0. The digit 8 is in the tens place. Its value is 80. The digit 5 is in the hundreds place. Its value is 500. The digit 8 is in the thousands place. Its value is 8,000. The digit 6 is in the 10,000s place. Its value is 60,000. The value of a digit in a number could be taken by multiplying the digit by its value as shown in the procedure below. So 0 times 1 is 0, 8 times 10 is 80, 5 times 100 is 500, 8 times 1000 is 8000, 6 times 10,000 is 60,000. Add up all the products, we have 68,580. Alright then, math campers, let us practice recognizing place values in What's More. Please flip your module to page 9. In activity A, write the value of the underlined digit. In activity B, write the digit in the given place value of the number 56,873. I will give you 3 minutes to answer. Time is up. Now let us check your answers. For number 1, for activity A, number 1 is 4,000. Number 2 is 1. Number 3 is 60,000. Number 4 is 100,000. And number 5 is 30. For activity B, number 1 is 3. Number 2 is 7. Number 3 is 8. Number 4 is 5, and number 5 is 6. Yo, math campers, that is amazing! Now always remember, place value is the value of a digit depending on its place in a number. The value of a digit in a number could be arrived at by multiplying the digit by its value. And putting together the values of each digit will give the total value of the number. Now, take a minute rest to climb up for the next adventure. Well, buckle up, brave math campers, because it is time for the third mind badge. Get on board! The third mind badge is about reading and writing numbers. Here is lesson 3, reading and writing numbers up to 100,000 in symbols and in words. Here are the things that you need to know. After going through this lesson, you are expected to use place value to read and write numbers with 1 to 6 digits. Read and write numbers up to 100,000 in symbols and in words. And appreciate the value of saving money. In What's In on page 10, recall the concepts of place value and value by giving the place value and value of a digit. I will give you 2 minutes to work on it. Time is up. Let us check your answers. Number 1, tens, 50. Number 2, thousands, 8,000. Number 3, 10,000s, 20. Number 4, ones, 0. Number 5, hundreds, 400. Got them right? Fantastic! On page 11, we are going to earn our third mind badge. So let's begin. Knowing how to read and write large numbers is important when doing math. Let us read a story about large numbers. Mr. and Mrs. Cruz had 64,825 pesos in their bank account as their savings for future use. How do you write the number in symbols? What did Mr. and Mrs. Cruz do to their money? What is the purpose of saving money? Do you have savings too? Why do you save your money? In this part of the lesson, you will earn the mind badge of reading and writing numbers with 1 to 6 digits using the place value. Is it correct to write the number as 64,825? Why? What is the correct way of writing this number? How many digits does the number have? Now, read the number. Reading and writing whole numbers can be explained by using the following illustration. Take a close look and carefully study it. Each column in the table is labeled with a place value. From right to left, we have ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, and 10,000s. The place value for 6, 4, 8, 2, and 5 are 10,000s, thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones, respectively. The place value occupied by 6 is the 10,000s, which is equal to 60,000. In the same way, 4 in the thousands place is equal to 4,000. Also, 8 in the hundreds place is equal to 800. 2 in the tens place is equal to 20. And finally, 5 in the ones place is equal to 5. Putting together, we have 60,000 plus 4,000 plus 800 plus 20 plus 5 is equal to 64,825. 64,825 is written as 64825 in symbol, or 64,825. That was a lot of fun, isn't it? Now, let us see if you have emulated the power of the mind badge. Let us answer what's more. Match the number symbols in column A to the number words in column B. I will give you 3 minutes to work on it. Time is up. Let us check. Number 1 is A. Number 2 is C. Number 3 is B. Number 4 is D. And number 5 is E. Great job, campers! Always remember to read numbers. Begin reading the group of digits from left going to the right. Remember to say the period name after reading every group except for the units. To write the numbers from 10,001 to 100,000, the digits are separated by a comma or space in groups of 3 called periods, starting from the right. Let us earn one last mind badge, so relax for a minute. This time, we are going to earn the badge of comparing numbers. Here is lesson 4, comparing numbers up to 100,000 using relational symbols. Here's what you are expected to learn from this lesson. After going through this lesson, you will be able to compare numbers up to 100,000 using relational symbols. Use the 3 relational symbols to compare numbers. And appreciate the value of following directions. It is important to know how to both read and write large numbers. Let us try the word and what's in. 86,473 is written as 86473 in symbol, or 86,473 For our startup activity, complete the table by writing the missing figures and words. I will give you 3 minutes to work on it. Time is up. Let us check. 23,457. Number 1, 23,457. Number 2, 30104. Number 3, 56,123. Number 4, 39,876. And number 5, 47022. All right, campers, let's get into the next step. To compare means to examine the differences between numbers, quantities, or values to decide if it is greater, smaller, or equal to another quantity. For the school year 2019-2020, DepEd Cebu City Division had an enrollment of 94,110 learners from grade 1 to grade 6, while on the school year 2020-2021, an enrollment of 76,450 learners was reported. Which school year had more enrollment? So, how many learners were enrolled in the school year 2019-2020? What about for 2020 to 2021? Which school year had more enrollment? Which had less enrollment? In this step, we are going to secure the last mind batch. So, here we go. How will you compare the given numbers? It is good to know if one number is equal to, less than, or greater than the other number. The table below has 3 columns. Column 1 is the condition. Column 2 is the symbol, when a certain condition is satisfied. And column 3 is the example that makes use of each symbol. Now, go to page 15 of the module. When comparing numbers, follow these steps. Align the digits with the same place value. Starting from the left, compare the digits in each place value. And the first pair of digits that are different values will determine which value is greater or less. Now, let us check out the solution that follow. 94,110 and 76,450 450, which are the numbers of learners in 2019-2020 and 2020-2021 respectively. The digits are aligned according to their place value. Then starting from the 10,000th place, we compare if the digits are larger, smaller, or equal to. Here, we have 9 and 7 in the 10,000th place. Since 9 is larger, thus 94,110 is greater than 76,450. So the answer to the question is school year 2019-2020 had more enrollment. On the other hand, 76,450 is less than 94,110. So why is it important to follow the steps in comparing numbers? What will happen if we follow directions? Now, use this mind badge to answer what's on page 15. In activity A, choose the right option to make the mathematical statement correct. In activity B, use the comparing symbols to make the mathematical statements correct. Ready? 3 minutes start now. Time's up! Let us check your answers. Activity A, number 1, 37,568. Number 2, 38,785. Number 3, 98,732. And number 4, 86,799. For activity B, number 1 is greater than, number 2 is less than, number 3 is greater than, and number 4 is greater than. Now that was a lot of fun. Did you enjoy our last adventure? You just gained the last mind badge in this module. Congratulations! Always remember to compare numbers, compare the digit in the highest place value. If they are equal, go to the next place value. If they are not, determine which number is greater or less. We use the symbols for is less than, is greater than, and is equal to. Now that concludes Module 1. Amazing job, Grade 4 Math Heroes! You have successfully collected 4 mind badges in this module. Number Mind Badge 1. Visualizing numbers up to 100,000 with emphasis on numbers 10,001 to 100,000. Number Mind Badge 2. Place value and value digit in numbers up to 100,000. Number Mind Badge 3. Reading and writing numbers up to 100,000 in symbols and in words. Number Mind Badge 4. Comparing numbers up to 100,000 using relational symbols. The Mind Badges prepared you to answer what I can do on page 17 and the assessment on pages 18 and 19. I am so proud of you, dear Grade 4 Math campers, for doing your best to obtain more power in the sphere of mathematics. Stay tuned for more exciting adventures as we enhance your mathematical skills and abilities in the modules to come. Be amused as the thrilling math universe offers you something enjoyable every day. Because math is an adventure space that you cannot resist, tune in to Ed Radio. This is Teacher Mary Kate, your certified math master.
Luca, anak, kamusta? Humana ba inyo ang klase?
Oo pa. Kung daghanapon mo yung mga bagong nakatunan karon. Di ba, classmates?
Wow, very good.
Classmates, magkuyog piyag gihapon ta sa sunod na nga klase, ha? See you!
Mao kadto ang atong kinasing-kasing nga halad alang sa atong mga tinunan aron ang pagkat-on magpadayon bisan pa man sa mga kabag-uhan nga resulta sa pandemya. Dalit kaninyo sa Cebu City Government Local School Board, Cebu City Council, Department of Education, Cebu City Division ug sa Home Radio 106.7. Atangi ang sunod nga klase sa kahanginan. Hangtod sa sunod higayon, ayaw si Piata sa pagpaminaw sa Ed Radio tungod kay ang pagkat-on kinahanglan magpadayon.